too wide, and I was too short for it. So mine and Andrew's was like $350.
Oh.
Everybody else's was like $190.
Oh man.
So
Ah.
that was fun.
Yeah.
But it is a good looking suit. Like I said, mine and Andrew's are pretty much custom tailored.
Yeah.
So
Is it the same suit? It's been refitted? Okay.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Q Country 94.1 Really Country. I am Rick Godey. We are at Super One. It is the 19th annual Dart RadioThon till 6 p.m. tonight. Number to remember to call. Make the call now. 513-9373. 513-9373. For those out of the area code, it's area code 318-513-9373. You can go online. Dartla, D-A-T-L-A, dartla.org to make a pledge there, and you still got time to get some great lunch. Matter of fact, not only for today, pick it up for tomorrow. Head on by Carl Malone, Toyota of Ruston. The difference, Rusty Wilfong, Julie Martin has organized this. It's only $10 a plate, still serving, and we're going to be here at Super One. Thank you, Tim Hurt, for letting us come on in and Dart to do this. We're going to be talking now. Andy Halbrook to my left, Kirby Colvin as well. We already talked about men standing strong, but Kirby, first of all, tell us about yourself.
Okay. My name is Kirby Colvin, obviously. I was born here in Ruston, and I went to Cedar Creek, and then I went to Louisiana Tech, where I earned a bachelor's in history and a master's in English. I'm currently in my 6th year at Louisiana Tech, teaching technical writing and a little bit of freshman composition. My wife, Ashley, she is a pediatric occupational therapist here in Ruston, and my son, Lincoln, is just shy of 10 months old.
So was Lincoln named after the parish or the president? The
I
answer
would
is yes.
say yes.
All right, Kirby, throw the mic over to Andy. Andy's no stranger to the community, but just in case there's two people out there sent to Andy that they don't know who you are, tell us about yourself.
Well, Rick, I was born in Mississippi. Went to school at Louisiana Tech, majored in professional aviation. Flew as a corporate pilot for several years thereafter, but for some reason we started having babies in my household, and I decided I wanted to be around to watch them grow up. So I changed directions and finally wound up running a convention and visitors bureau back in Mississippi in 1992, but in 1996 had the opportunity to move back to Ruston, and then became the CEO of the Ruston-Lincoln Chamber of Commerce and the Ruston-Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau in 97, and but for the last 18 plus years, I'm in my 19th year now as a financial advisor with Edward Jones.
Not so coincidentally, 19th year. This is the 19th Radiothon for Dart. And folks, the number to call, 513-9373, as we're talking with Andy Halbrook and Kirby Colvin. And Andy, I mean, you know about Ruston, you know about Lincoln Parish. We'll talk with Kirby, but we have so many great things going on here. One of those great things is Dart. However, if only it were, I guess, wishful thinking that we wouldn't have a need for Dart. We obviously have a need for Dart. So brag on what you know about the organization. It not only serves Lincoln Parish, but 7 other parishes.
Well, I know that this organization makes a difference in people's lives. It is a place, you know, unfortunately, domestic violence is just rampant in our world, not just in our community, but it's a fact of life now. And DART provides a sanctuary where anyone who is suffering from that can go to, and in many cases, it saves their life, literally saves their life. You know, it's so sad that, you know, they set up the red silhouettes on the courthouse lawn every year, and there's more and more every single year. These represent children, 3 men, and 42 women that have died.
That they know of.
That they know of.
That's right.
That they know of. So, its service is critical. It is a vital service to our community.
Phone number is 513-9373. 513-9373. Kirby, you're born, raised, and now you're even teaching here, so all the great things about Lincoln Parish, so much so we're grateful that we named the parish after your son. When did you find out about Dart?
Well, as mentioned earlier, Dart has been around, opened its doors in 1994.
Sure.
At
That doesn't mean
time,
you weren't aware of it.
I was a very young child,
Right.
but it was a few years later. Miss Terry Autry was my 8th grade English teacher, and she, even back then, was with Dart and has always been an advocate for Dart. And so that's when I started familiarizing myself with the organization and learning a little bit more about it and what they do here in the community.
And you're part of Men Standing Strong. Who approached you on that?
Terry Autry.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So are you a team leader like Andy, or?
Yes, sir. I am. This is my first year serving as a team leader. I have recruited a handful of people that I know personally, and gotten a handful of tech faculty members
Good.
to join my team this year.
Good.
So,
Well, Andy, you're a team leader. You've been a team leader for a while.
No, I've been on a team for a while.
Oh, you have?
But this is my first year as a
Oh.
team leader also.
Well, I got on your team. That's why I'm just making the assumption and
There you go.
presumption that you've been doing it.
No,
for-
you're one of my inaugural members.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Am I the first one?
No, not necessarily the first, but one of my
cool.
first 11.
Cool. Cool.
I have 11 on my team this year.
Well, gentlemen, stick and stay. We're going to do another break. We're going to go back to the radio station, Really Country 94.1. We're at Super One. It is the RadioThon. Phone number to remember to call, 513-9373. 513-9373. Online, you can make a pledge and a donation there. Dartla, D-A-T, check it, D-A-R-T-L-A, D-A